So, Tommy Fury, the boxer, and Jake Paul, the social media influencer, have been going back and forth on social media for a lot now, with Jake claiming Tommy is potentially ducking him, to Tommy Fury claiming the payout isn't enough, blah 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 blah. So, what is my honest opinion about this? Well, before we get into the topic, please do check out my TikTok channel where I put short discussions of anime, games, and literally just everything trending. If you guys like my content, please do ensure you follow me on TikTok. So yeah, Jake Paul, after his victory against Tyron Woodley, did make it evident the rematch may not happen after recent interviews. He said he wanted a real boxer next, and multiple sources did even say Jake versus Tommy was reportedly in the making, targeted for the end of the year. And it was none other than Tommy Fury, as he clarified it in his contract. Now, Jake's team offered Tommy to fight him on Showtime pay-per-view, 8 rounds, for a whopping million quids. Now, this is really huge given that it's Showtime and Tommy's first potential main event. Tommy was even offered a million, which is nearly twice as much as he got paid for the last fights. Now, these are official fight purses and not the actual pay. Depending on the sales and pay-per-view plus bonuses, Tommy might end up making 2 or even 3 million. So this is something Tommy should have really gone for, given that he said anytime, any place, anywhere, I'll even fight you in my backyard. Tommy did talk smack and couldn't keep Jake out of his mouth for some while. Heck, he even agreed to fight Anthony Taylor for half the pay and be on the undercard, so why can't he accept this? Tommy's reasoning was that £1 million isn't enough. The fight would gross a lot more and he was casually demanding a lot. Like, bro, the fuck you on? Tyron Woodley, former UFC welterweight champion, had a bigger name than you solo and only got 600k fight purse. And secondly, Tommy isn't in the position to even negotiate. I'm not meat riding Jake here, I'm always neutral, but Jake spit out facts here. Jake did give Tommy clout, helped promote his former and last fight, offered him his biggest paycheck, and even more clout. Even if the pay wasn't enough, which it is more than, this is a win-win situation. Just for stepping in the ring with Jake would give him far more recognition than ever, which is good for his career, placing him at a good spot. This is Tommy's chance to hurt Jake, and if he does win, this is a stepping stone for Tommy. The entire social media around will collapse and consider Tommy as a hero, as a savior kind of figure, given how much Jake Paul is hated, how many communities he has pissed off, the YouTube community, the British social media, the MMA community and whatnot. This will put Tommy in places. He will potentially even get many fight offers, contracts, be recognized, and he has also started a YouTube channel recently. He would get so much of love and fans. Moreover, if he loses, I believe it will be a close fight. If he loses, he will still have the respect of people, get clout and offers, but just that people will clown him. But people will clown him more if he doesn't take the fight and ducks Jake further. Like, his reasoning just doesn't make sense. But as the great minds say, there's two sides to every story. Maybe Tommy does want to fight, but the contract has something which is cheeky. Tommy isn't allowed to mention that, as you can never reveal or show the context of a contract. And Tommy just wants to avoid it because it's really unnatural of Tommy to dodge Jake Paul. I don't think he's afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. If anything, he should be confident because Tyron Woodley did manage to exploit a lot of Jake's weaknesses. Tommy did underperform that night, but he had his reasoning. And if he worked hard and smart, analyzed how Jake truly fights, this will be cakewalk for him. As Tommy is an analyzer, a tactical approacher. So what do you guys think of this? I feel like there's a high chance of this fight not happening, but you never know. Comment down below. I'll see you guys in a bit.